This is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Grace Ann, you have given us a great gift.
So, should we continue the chapter 2?
Holy fuck, there are 14 chapters.
No.
I don't know if we can get through all 14, at least in one video. Hint, hint.
Right.
Fuck off.
Oh my god. So, let's just try to go as far as we can without dying. Okay.
Firstly, I don't know if we're going to go through the author's note, but I like to mention that the second sentence to the last in the author's note is, I mean, Matthew 3:12, am I right?
I mean, am I right?
Am
No,
I
you're
right,
left.
fellas?
Oh
Oh,
my god. So yeah, this is Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles, Chapter 2. Here, I'll start it out this time. Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles, Harry quired and clasped his hands. Just hearing that name, he felt such a sense of inner peace. He wanted to have more of that peace, and he wanted to learn how to be a good Christian. He was starting to like that peace and being a good Christian were in fact the exact same thing. Oh my god. I want to go there.
Keep your voice. Hagrid beamed widely. He had been praying so hard to save a soul today, and he was so happy he had saved the soul of such a sweet, earnest little one. The poor boy, being raised by two parents who were not Christian, and who both went to work and left him with the babysitter all day long. You know what can happen when they have babysitter. It was a good thing Hagrid had been there in time. 5 years down the road, Harry might have been a fornicating, drug-addicted evolutionist.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Don't be silly, Harry, Aunt Petunia commanded and wrung her long, bony hands. Come back inside. I will read to you about evolution from the Dawkins. You do not need that silly religion.
I'll read you from Dawkins, and you can eat my candy home while I get this pot of stew going.
Yeah, exactly. I love the general concept of this, where like Aunt Petunia is the one in charge of the household.
Yeah, and Vernon doesn't even move.
Yeah.
Harry scrunched up his innocent little face and thought very hard. Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon were as close to parents as he had had, and this was the only home he knew. Could he really leave? But he was saved now. He had prayed the sinner's prayer. He could not stay here anymore. He could stay here not anymore. Not with what he knew now. Suddenly he knew what he had to do.
No, Aunt Petunia, he uttered calmly with childlike wisdom. Evolution is not real, and I am going to Hogwarts.
Oh my god.
No, Harry! Aunt Petunia screeched desperately. I have an idea. You can have a second birthday today. You like birthdays, right? That's not how that works. Come on now.
Birthdays are not of God, Harry verbalized knowingly. What? And looked at his aunt with innocent wisdom. You tried to corrupt me, but it did not work. But I forgive you, Aunt Petunia, because of Luke 23:34. How does he already know that? That's not how that works.
Hagrid tapped him on the forehead, and then he had the entire, like all versions of the Bible were suddenly
downloaded
imbued
into his mind. Yes, because we're now reading Chuck.
Yes.
Okay, you gotta be honest with this. A lot of Christians don't know the Bible, so they have to get it downloaded into their heads directly.
That's a good point.
Sorry, that was me.
Yeah, it's
part of the
Quill,
it's part of the Kindle app. No, I got this.
Okay.
Hagrid was amazed once again at the wisdom of the little ones. He did not know if he could forgive someone who had hurt him as much as this woman had hurt little Harry. Deny him the truth? Who could be so cruel? But Harry did not even think twice about it. He forgave, just like that. Truly, Hagrid gained a new understanding of Matthew 19:14 that day.
Do not leave, Harry, Dudley wailed childishly.
And Dudley just comes out of nowhere.
Sliding down the stairs. Matter of fact, Dudley bursts out from underneath the staircase and has been listening the entire time.
Dudley may as well be a rat in the walls for all we know.
I must, Harry said, and he stepped over the threshold. Goodbye, Dursleys. I hope you are saved too one day.
Not actually putting in the effort.
Yeah. And with that, he and Hagrid began to walk down Private Drive. Actually, Private Drive, as it's written down.
Private Drive,
Private
yes.
Drive.
How will we get to the school, Hagrid? Harry queried curiously.
Up, phone.
Oh yeah, we gotta just take a minute. You see, the thing is that in this local establishment, you gotta wait for this the phone receiving machine in order to receive the thing, but it's typically nobody. See, there it is. Keep going.
I was originally going to put an intermission music over that, but I think that works just as well.
Can you put the intermission music over me mumbling into the microphone?
Sure. That's just gonna be a lot of nonsense no one will be able to understand, but sure.
Yeah.
Where were we? Oh, my turn. We will pray, Hagrid retorted knowledgeably. Knowledgeably. Thank you.
How do we do that? Harry solicited inquisitively.
Watch, Hagrid said, and then he got down on his knees on the road, and a car hit him and he died.
The end, everybody. Next time on StarFall.
He prayed for the car to not hit him, so it swerved and then slammed into a light pole.
And the light pole landed on Harry.
Exactly.
The end.
He
See you next time
Harry
on
to get
StarFall, Starbucks.
He motioned for Harry to get down on his knees too. Hagrid raised his hands to the heavens and cried out in a deep, thunderous voice, "Dear Lord, take us to Hogwarts!"
Harry felt himself being whisked away in a moment. He was sitting in a cool, damp grass outside a humongous, beautiful castle. He looked in awe at the tall towers and the grey stones. What a beautiful place!
A tall, thin man with a long, pointed beard and a big, wire spectacles stood in front of Harry. He was wearing a brown tweed suit and a nice matching hat. I've never seen a tweed hat. His shoes were made of leather and polished until they shone. He had a smile much like Hagrid's, so peaceful. Harry just knew he could trust him. A lovely, kindly young man with flowing blonde hair and blue eyes and a pleasant, heart-shaped face stood beside this holy man.
"Hello there, little one," the man greeted amicably. "I am the Reverend Albus Dumbledore, and this is my wife, Minerva. Welcome to Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles."
And I just want to note, I'm pretty sure that Dumbledore in the actual story is gay.
I think that was added retroactively by J.K. Rowling to piss off people.
That makes a lot of sense. Either way, it's also author's note is the word blessings.
Yeah.
And that's it. Also, completely unrelated note, but it's very apt for here. On another Discord, in like a meme dump channel, one of my guys actually typed in addition to a picture, "We are in the darkest timeline." oh my gosh! Hang on. Here's some of the. This is actually very apt. Suddenly, here's a bunch of the descriptions. PewDiePie saves Jesus Christ actually after emotional YouTube video goes viral from Metro.
What?
PewDiePie saves Jesus Christ by giving him a shout out. DexterToe.com.
Oh, that's right. I saw that actually.
Oh my god. I know what that's a reference to, but that's still hilarious.
That's
Like
strange.
it's perfect timing. It's so good.